Hey guys, this is Ethan from the Hot and Heavy Show. Tonight we're in Sydney at the Birdigan and we are joined with ZUKO. How are you guys?
Pretty well.
Yeah, very good.
How's yourselves?
Yeah, good. Sorry.
That's good. No, sorry, it's kind of I just jumped there. No,
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
So, straight off the bat, I want to congratulate you guys on a huge 9 months that you have had. I feel like ever since that Alpha Wolf tour, you guys have really taken off. And now I'm seeing you guys play everywhere, like including supporting Justice for the Damned, Straight from the Path. You guys will play in the Halloween hardcore show in Byron Bay.
Yeah, getting on that Alpha Wolf run has opened so many doors for us. It's gotten us to places in the country we never even thought we'd get to see. And the reception that we're getting in these places is amazing. It's really sick.
That's awesome.
I feel like you have definitely set your footprint in the heavy scene right now.
Yeah, for sure. So how do you feel about ZUKO becoming a bigger name in the Australian scene? I know it's such a huge change. It was only less than a year ago that Alpha Wolf tour happened, but you've taken off since. Has it been a big adjustment?
We are still adjusting to it. I think it's probably pretty safe to say. Just seeing the reception and, people shouting the words back at gigs and getting DMs and comments on stuff from all over the...
And just seeing the shirts everywhere as well, just you catching it off guard, oh wow, great.
Yeah.
Just pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's surreal. I think we're still getting used to it, to be honest, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Awesome. Nice.
So I know I watched the interview you guys did with Frost and Fury pre-events, and I noticed you guys mentioned that since that Alpha Wolf tour, you then got a taste for a tour and got a bit hungry. Since that, like I said, you have played so many shows. You're now currently on your own headline. Do you feel like you're satisfied, or are you still hungry for more, even more touring?
Yeah, definitely more. We don't really want to stop, so I think that's a natural thing to do is to find what's next. Whether that's jumping on somebody else's or I don't know.
Just jumping at every possible opportunity we get, pretty much. Once you get a taste for it, all you want is more. It's the human condition. But
doing this and then going to work the next day is just
the come down's pretty rough. You go back to your normal 9 to 5, and then a couple of weeks go by, and you're like, oh shit, I really want to go on the road again.
Yeah. So it's a nice break. It's definitely a nice break.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to having next week off before doing the bright side to kick it all off. That'll be hectic.
So you guys, like I said, are currently on your own headline tour titled Teeth to the Curb, which I know you guys put out about 3 months ago. So how's the response been?
Teeth to the Curb response has been pretty crazy. We all really liked that song in the recording process, and we were hoping everyone was going to like it as much as we did, and I think it's pretty safe to say everyone's getting around it.
Yeah.
I think last night Jesse didn't even do the breakdown call out. Everyone was shouting over the top of him. So
they were just singing it.
I did see videos, and it looks sick. I suppose that as well. You probably are starting to get more of mic grabs and stuff. I did say as well, Teeth to the Curb for me, I feel like it's a really good sing along song.
Yeah, there's just something about it, man. It's got attitude, and Jesse, really had a story to tell with that song, and I think it resonates with a lot of people. And
you feel the passion in it.
It's really cool to see. People. There's something about it. It's just really resonating with them, and
I would say the biggest thing is the people singing it back. That's kind of I don't know, the best way to measure the success, and given the nature of what the song is about, it's kind of makes a bit of a community. So I would say that it's been overwhelmed. Having a stroke. Overwhelmed. Having a overwhelming positive reception.
Streams and views are fantastic, but there's nothing compares to the feeling and the sound of people stealing that microphone, getting on stage and just aggressively finger pointing and just getting into it. Nothing compares.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, the title kind of speaks for itself, and I've seen you play it live already, and I know Jesse's little speech before the song starts.
Everyone fucking here, if you're a ZUKO fan, you're a real motherfucker. This is all of us to all the fucking creeps out here who want to fucking treat women like shit. Because what they get is a fucking... Well, they get teeth to the fucking curb. That's what they fucking get.
But for anyone that hasn't worked it out, can you go into detail about it and spell out what that song means?
Absolutely. So the song is pretty much about calling out creeps and predators to women. Obviously, it's an issue that is unfortunately incredibly present in what's going on today, and people are finally getting amongst it and calling people out and holding them accountable. And it's a little bit graphic, but it's warranted.
Yeah.
I think.
I think with how you guys are being graphic is really validating, because the things that happen to women is graphic.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think it needs to be said. And I think, like, as a woman myself, I thank you guys for saying it.
Awesome. That would mean the world to Jesse, because I know that that's exactly what he was trying to portray with that song in particular. And it's really cool seeing that people getting amongst it and like jumping on that mentality and getting out of their comfort zone and calling people out on their bullshit. We're trending in the right direction in that regard.
Absolutely. But also, like, I want to, in a way, extend an apology that the fact that that song was written in the first place, not coming from a place as a woman, but just as a person. No one should ever have to go through that, and it sucks that, anyone is seeing this happen and has the emotional impact that, like, receiving that emotional impact and feeling like they need to write about it. So
yeah, it's born from a really disappointing and disgusting thing, but I don't know, I guess we all dug deep and sort of tried to come up with how we feel about it. And
it's kind of like not being silent, like kind of rising up, and it's definitely not okay, and it's not something that we stand for at all. No decent human, would do that sort of shit.
yeah. So thank you guys.
our pleasure.
So, what sort of bands inspire you guys? Like, when you first got together, was there a certain sort of couple of bands that were floating around being like, yeah, we want to be like them?
When we first started, like back in the heyday, I feel like there was a couple for us.
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say we're all kind of like metalcore kids. Some of us leaning more to the hardcore side, some of us leaning more to the metalcore side, but I think Varials, Kublai Khan, Boundaries, probably Not Loose is like everyone's sort of common denominator. So definitely drawing influences from them when it comes to formulating riffs and drum beats and stuff like that. I know Jesse loves his sort of nu metal influenced hip hop kind of heavy sort of stuff. So we tend to try and find like a way to like get some groovy riffs in there and make it like bouncy and that sort of thing.
Our tastes are all pretty diverse. Like, I'm definitely an emo kid through and through, but also nu metal, pop punk, all that sort of stuff. So we definitely have a lot of inspirations that stand pretty deep, which is kind of cool.
Which is sick, because when we're doing road trips and stuff like that, the playlist in the van is
They're pretty banging.
both ends of the spectrum, so you never know what you're going to get.
No, that's awesome. Bit of a mixed bag. Yes, that's sick. I love that. That makes it so much more fun too.
Yeah, our current song on repeat is the HBK intro,
Sexy boy
but-
Shawn Michaels,
Yep.
WWE. So
Just Jordan's favourite.
yeah, from that to Whitechapel, and then I don't know, Silverstein or something like that.
And
Where
put on some K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not ashamed, they're banging.
it does slap.
Yeah.
It does slap.
And then you got like old Under Oath. Yeah, so we all had different walks of life and just kind of bring it together, whether it's just for vibes or writing. Like, I think it's good to keep things open like that.
Yeah.
Sick. Since you guys are from Brisbane, can you give us your top 3 Brizzy bands, whether they're small, upcoming, or big?
Ooh. A Dissect Brisbane, or are we calling them Goldie?
I reckon you could go like Sunshine Coast, Brisbane, Gold Coast, because usually they play there. But
Yeah. Well, if we can count
if we
Dissect,
can.
I would definitely say Dissect. the stuff they do is just bone crushing and insane. Like it's so thick. It activates something primal in you. It wants to bring you out of pit retirement every time you see it live. And I like it low and slow, so I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah.
So definitely them.
Where are Buzzkill from?
The Buzzkill boys are from Lismore, but I believe they're in the process of all moving up to Brisbane.
Yeah.
So,
So
I
total
guess you could
Buzzkill,
call
like-
them a Brisbane band.
They're pretty fun.
Yeah, they're really sick post-hardcore sort of metalcore. Absolutely
Nice
great
dudes.
dudes too.
Yeah.
And yeah, getting to connect with Harley, Will, Jake, Lindsay. Just absolutely fantastic people. Doing it for all the right reasons and so down to earth. And they write bangs too. So
Yeah.
can't go wrong with them.
I'd say Grizzly Bear too, just because they're also nice guys. It's kind of like a
Grizzly Shark.
yeah. What did I say? Grizzly Bear.
Grizzly Bear. Grizzly Adams.
He did have a beard.
He did have a beard, it's true.
My bad. Yeah, Grizzly Shark. Like they're just fun as well. Like a bit of mix, like 4 Years Strong, but there's some heavy stuff.
Yeah, it's like fun pop punk, but when they want to get nasty, they get nasty.
Yeah.
And they rip Beyblades in the middle of the mosh pit during their live shows.
That's
So
so
like,
random.
it's so sick. I love people that can just have fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's sick.
No, that's fucking
But I also want to do a shout out to False Front 45 from the Sunshine Coast. If you haven't heard of those guys, you need to get around them.
Yeah.
They're young, up and coming. Jesse featured on their last single, Pity. It is a really, really banging track. I might be a bit biased, but definitely rate those guys. They got a really good attitude. They're young and they're hungry, and they just write sick two-steppy riffs.
Fuck yeah. Bring them on tour next time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I will say as well, like mentioning Dissect, then for me, Adelaide was like there's quite a couple full circle moments for me, but seeing you guys and Dissect back to back was pretty special. Like, you know, fell in love with both of you guys last year, and then to see you side by side on that lineup, same stage, was just like shit. This is sick.
Yeah, I mean, even just getting on that festival was like such a surreal kind of moment. But like, I think because you know, Dissect were kind of the local boys. You know, seeing the success they had or whatever, you know, we sort of had that mindset like we need to keep grinding. Like, you know, these boys are breaking through. We need to push, and just getting to be on the same thing as them and playing right before them. Like it's so sick. Yeah, so sick.
Speaking of festivals, well, I've got a little fun question to sort of finish off with here. So, if you guys could play any festival in the world, what would it be and why?
Oh,
I would say probably.
think about this one.
I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, but like Wacken, is it Wacken? Wacken Festival? I don't know if that's still a thing.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I remember, you know, when I was younger, I had a bunch of like, you know, live videos on my iPod Classic, and
Bring back iPod Classics.
yeah, I just remember seeing like a few bands, and like they're like, you know, working in the crowd to see people, and then just jump in. I'm like, that would be insane to be able to just like play to that many people, even if they don't get who you are. Just like, I think that would just be something.
Yeah, and I think it's like a 3-day camping metal festival too. It's just like that. Just seems like the
Insane.
most fun time ever.
Yeah.
I think it was all. It's like a 250 capacity ground too. Like it's huge.
Yeah, and like there's people like way in the back that can't even see the screens that are back for the people at the back to see, and it's like,
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's the biggest in the world, isn't it?
I don't know if that one is or not, but it's pretty.
It's huge.
It's got to be
It's
up
bigger
there.
than
Yeah.
definitely.
surely.
It's
Yeah.
definitely bigger than the
Surely.
Virgin Hotel.
That's a pretty good answer. I'm a sucker for nostalgia, so I'm gonna say if I could play a festival, it would be Soundwave, and I'd be bringing Soundwave back
yeah.
because I don't know, some of those lineups were absolutely insane. Some of the value for money was absolutely insane, and yeah, just the nostalgia of it all.
Yeah.
Going from being 16, 17-year-old kid going to those things and worshipping all those bands to get on that would be such a full circle moment.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
So my final question for you guys is there anything you can sort of spill the beans on as to new material we can expect maybe within the next 6 months?
How much do we want to give away?
How much do we want to hold ourselves accountable to our deadlines? Is the real question.
There's definitely things in the work. It's just taking the time to make sure we have like a quality product and that we're happy with it. Not putting it out for the sake of putting it out, but we're definitely full writing mode with intentions to get it down as quick as we can. So
Yeah, the plan is to do a 5-track EP before the third quarter of this year. We did have like 4 or 5 demos that we thought we were all stoked with, but we kind of really don't want to half-ass anything, and so under a bit of scrutiny, we really dug deep on these tracks, and we're like, oh, I don't know if this section is lacking a bit, and so we sort of diced some stuff up, salvaged some riffs, and we're sort of rehashing them, but we do have 2 fairly short tracks that we played last night, we'll be playing tonight, and at the Bright Side on the 27th, which will be on the EP, probably as is. And then, just got to knuckle down, get these other 3. But if it all goes as planned, hopefully Q3 you will have 5 tasty tracks to be digesting.
and then potentially some shows towards the end of the year.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, we want to. This run of shows has done so well. We haven't really done much headlining outside of Brisbane and Sunny Coast, so we had no idea what to expect. We were blown away. Melbourne sold out in what was it, like 4 or 5 days or something?
5 or 6.
Yeah.
6, 7.
I would like that stricken from the record. No. So just with how well it's all gone, and with new material coming up, we really want to get out and play this new material. And I feel like too, doing the Alpha Wolf regional run, just seeing how into it some of those like regional places that major tours miss out. Just seeing how much they get into it and how stoked they are and how much merch they buy. It would be really cool to get out there and really do like a proper run for it, and just full throttle, see if we can handle it.
Send it.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
That's kind of our credo. So
I can tell you, if you are planning a tour, Newcastle has got an incredible hardcore scene. Just saying.
I have heard. What's the Hamilton station? Is that the go-to?
We've got a couple like small little hardcore venues. So Hammer Station is probably like the main go-to. Then we've got like the Croatian Club, which is just a shit run-town venue, but perfect.
Don't bother with that.
But then King Street as well, like the upstairs room is probably about as big as what this room is, to be honest. But hardcore goes off there too.
Yeah. But play the Hummer. Yeah. It's the best one. It sounds good. They've got good staff there. Yeah.
Yeah, we were there probably like 2 years ago now with Vilify. Legends and Vilify took us on a couple of shows.
Yeah.
We were not prepared for that. We were still very, very green, and it was so sick. They took us under their wing. They showed us some things, brought us out, and it was pretty damn good turnout.
Yeah.
Definitely would love to hit that up.
Yeah.
Not in the business of saying no to things at the moment, really. We kind of just want more.
Yeah. Fuck
sure.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for sitting down and having a chat with us.
Thanks for having us.
Keen to see you in a couple of hours.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for listening to me yap.
Oh, sure.
Do you want to say 6-7 one more time?
Hey.